Okay. So once again, I'll repeat the same statement. So we are going to keep a breakpoint, the break pointer or the debugger pointer. So it's nothing but breaking of your execution. So now what it will happen is, so we wanted to break the execution at line number 14 because we are getting some issue. We wanted to debug it and see it. So debugging is nothing but, so we encountered few issues or we are analyzing your program. So at that point of time, you will try to do the debugging of your code. So when you're trying to debugging of your code, so you will keep a debugging pointer. So now go and double click on the line number 14. Shiva. Line number 14. Go to the line number 14 and then click on that 14. Click on that number. Okay, expand. Expand the code. Okay, so now if you see it right, so the debugging pointer will be means you can go and double click on the line number 14. It will give you that blue color dot. Or else you wanted to do it in a different way, give a right click on that particular line. So here you can have an option debug, that's to run that particular debugging. So just go to the okay, so okay, that option I'll let you know later. So because we need to go to the debugging pointer and then we need to keep it there. Now you just kept the debugging pointer, right? When you keep the breakpoint, then you shouldn't run your program as usual. So what you need to do is either you are able to see a bug on the top right. So go to the window. There is a file menu like a window, right? In that particular file menu window, I'll just take this annotate so that it will be easy for all the people. So here you are seeing that a bug identification, right? So hope everyone able to see this one, right? So this is where you wanted to execute with the debugging. And if you are executing it with the normal, so this is where you will be executing with the normal. So just you need to click this one to execute it or do a right click. So can you give a right click, Shiv Shankari? So once you give a right click, there would be no, not there. In the code, give the right click and go. Means if you see here, if you are having the normal run as, so here we will be running as normal. And if you wanted to run in the debug mode, so then we'll be having a debug mode. So now we have kept the break pointer here and then we wanted to run with this. So now go to the debug as and execute as a Java application. Either you can run it from here or you can run it from here. So these are the two ways which we can run it on. Go to the debug, click on the Java application, debug, not run as debug Java application. So now the execution would be started. If you see here, automatically it came and then the execution has been stopped over here. Now you've seen it, right? This is what your execution cursor. So the cursor was pointing at this pointer and then it has been stopped over here. Now you can see, means now we wanted to understand what is the values which it has been stored here. So now just open the console, click on the console, Shiv Shankari, console tab. So in the console tab, so it was saying that it's a simple loop and eligible to vote for 21. Now go back to the loop, that particular program. Loops, yes. I'm sorry, I'm not, yeah. In the loops, so now what it was executed till line number 13, it executed and it has been given. So the votes are equal to 21 because here the votes was starting, means the int age, means I don't know, means the int age is there, right? That int age, A should be capital, Shiv Shankari. So in int age, so it is 21. So now that is what we printed. Now, if you wanted to see this one, what we can do is, can you click on here? I'm getting some echo. Okay. So if you see here, now I wanted here, we are having the debug icon, right? Click on this particular debug icon. Shiv Shankari, you there? Click on the corner. You clicked it. Okay.
Yeah,
Change.
clicked it.
You change. You click on this particular next icon. This one.
This
And this icon. I just wanted to change you the perspective and
is
then we show it. These icons. I
okay.
don't know where you are clicking. Uh, Open perspective. The first one. This icon.
Last one. I
Yes.
just clicking miss one. Oh, debug.
Debug. Open. Okay. Now
Breakpoint.
click on the breakpoint.
It is on breakpoint.
Actually, I think there is internet delay. I'm still seeing on the variable.
Click on variable.
Can you drag the screen,
Oh,
please? Can you drag, I mean, this particular window, the debugging window, I wanted it bigger. Can you drag to the left hand?
okay. Is this okay?
Yes, yes. So if you see here, now what are the values we do have? That particular values, it has been taken that. And click on the breakpoint now, breakpoint tab. Okay, in the breakpoint, you can see it, right? In which line numbers we have been kept the breakpoint. So the line number 14, we have been kept for the breakpoint. Let's go back and check it in the program. So can you go to the program again back? So that's where you need to keep the windows side by side. Click on this. So if you keep side by side, it would be easier for us to get understand for that. Okay, now if you see here, the line means this particular tab will show us where we kept our breakpoint. So now if you see here, we kept our breakpoint at line number 14. So now we do wanted to see the variables. What are the variables it has been gone through? So it gone through the int age. So that int age was in the variables. Go to the variable tab now. Click on that variable tab. In the variable tab, so here you will be seeing that particular int age equal to 21. So that one we are able to see it here. Now I wanted to add any other particular means value in the code. So can once again open the code. Now just you need to go to that variable, which is a variable. Any other variables we have been defined? No. So what we need to do is just click on that. So that int age, you just click on this int age, click on that, right click, right click. See now, as soon as you kept that one, we are able to see what is the value stored in there. And even after that one, you can, if you click on that, here you can come and here you are seeing the watch, right? Click on the watch, click on it. So now watch all means we have been added the expression. So where we can see the value of this particular thing. So if you see here, the value of that one is 21. Either we can see it in the variables, or if you add to the watch, then it can be added into the expressions. In the variables, all the variables will be coming. We don't want to see, for an example here, only one variable. If I have 1,000 variables, all the variables will be displayed here. So I don't want it to see for all the variable. I wanted to see for a specific one. So particularly I wanted to check for a particular variable, then I can add that one to the watch and it will come into the expressions. So now what overall the context we have discussed is how to keep a breakpoint. There is a shortcut for this one also to keep a breakpoint, or double click on that. And once after keeping that one, run the debug mode. So run, not normal mode is running with a normal run as, or this is what the normal run as. If you wanted to run with the debug mode, so go to this debug mode, click on that, and the execution will stop here. So this is what the cursor, so we can see this is what the green color line it was highlighting it. And we wanted to go for debugging mode. So this is a debugging perspective. So for open the debugging perspective, click on the open perspective and then we can open that one. And here we can have three tabs: variable tab, breakpoint point, and expression. Breakpoint, it will show us where is the exact breakpoint we can see there. And in the variable tab, all the variables will be displayed once till the execution completed. And in the expression tab, we can pick up the each one of that particular variable, and then we can keep it and we can watch on this. So this is what the quick recap of the things which we have been discussed on the debugging. And apart from this one, now what next? Now click on this particular arrow mark down, Shiva. So open that, click on this. No. You need to expand that. Okay, click on run tab, then it would be much more easier. I just wanted to show you the shortcut keys and then how to do manually also. You clicked on it, so it completed. So once again, you need means see run tab. You need to click, not on this run mode. See now. What Shiva has done is she first, it was in the debugging mode, right? So once after the debugging mode, she clicked this run button. So now as soon as we click the run button, it will completely run, it will execute the program, and then it will show the results. So that is what it happened over here. Now, can you once again come back to the debugging mode, and then can you run on this? Guys, can you please ping this particular URL into our chat in our the Zoom link URL in our Zoom link URL in our chat box, please. Okay, so now you've seen it, right? Can you go now the execution? So you are seeing it, right? The execution was stopped over here. So someone is pinging, right? In the group. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So if you see here, now come and click on this tab here, tab. Click on that tab. Here, I'll try to explain about two things. Click on this one, Shiva.
Which tab? Because I'm unable to hear you. Hello? Yeah, this one.
No. This one.
Which one?
Huh? Guys, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, please. Pradeep.